Hey everybody, welcome to Combat Saturday for February 13th, 2021. I'm your host, DM Gallibond. Now tonight, we're going to be taking a look at a weapon that has been in D&D for as long as there's been D&D. In fact, it's a weapon that's so popular, it spawned even its own tabletop RPG. Technically, I guess it was a tabletop miniatures war game, but who's counting? We are going to be talking about the Warhammer today, and what the Warhammer, how the Warhammer has evolved over the different editions, what it's like today, what it was like in the beginning, and what it was like in all the different iterations in between. So let's go ahead and take a look at that now, shall we? All right, so we're going to go ahead and flip on over here to the original D&D rule set. This was from, the rules that Gary Gygax and Dave Arneson put together back in the 1970s. And we'll see that the hammer, war was there right from the beginning. Deals 1d6 damage. It was not designed as a throwing weapon. It cost 5 gold and it weighed 50 coins or 5 pounds. And so it could be used. It could be used one-handed, and it was occasionally thrown. Is what these little symbols here mean. Now, when we go to AD&D or First Edition, the hammer, there was a hammer that you would use as a foot soldier, and there was a hammer that you would use as you were riding. Now, the big war hammer is this Lucerne hammer here. It's a 7 gold piece. Uh, 7 gold piece weapon. Cost 7 gold to buy it. The Lucerne hammer weighed weighed 150 coins, so that's 15 pounds. Huge, very heavy. The damage to small and medium creatures is 2d4 or 2 to 8, and the damage to large creatures is 1d6. And then in terms of the amount of room that it would take to use it, the Lucerne hammer was a 5-foot long weapon, so it was like a big two-handed weapon. Required 5 feet of room to maneuver it. It had a speed factor of 9, which means it's pretty slow. And then it gave you a bonus to attack low or to attack very good armor classes. And then that bonus went away and it sort of flattened out as you got to easier to hit armor classes. So at armor class 2 and 3, which were pretty good, you would get a +1. At 4, 5, and 6, which were kind of the normal middle of the road armor classes you would run into, it was really good. It gave you a +2 bonus to hit. And then 7 and 8 was only a +1 bonus. 9 and 10, it didn't give you any bonus to hit. And remember, in this particular edition of the game, armor class is backwards. So the lower the number, the better the armor class. And as you can see, every single weapon in the game had its own individual bonus or penalty to hit every single armor class in the game. So that made rolling your hit rolls very, very complicated because you had to look up what the enemy's armor class was. You had to add a factor to your roll. If you were using the speed factors, you had to add that number to your initiative, and you'd fall further down the initiative order based on that. It's just really, really complicated. All right, in second edition, the Warhammer became something separate from other hammers. So the Warhammer was a 2 gold piece weapon. It had a speed factor of 6. It weighed 4 pounds. And it would deal 1d4 plus 1 damage to small and medium creatures and 1d4 damage against large creatures. Then in third edition, your Warhammer is back to a 12 gold piece item. So you see how it fluctuates wildly. This weapon fluctuates wildly from edition to edition in its cost, in its size, in its weight, everything. 1d6 damage for small creatures, 1d8 damage for medium creatures, and a critical factor of times 3. That means on a critical hit, you roll 3 times the damage instead of just 2 times the damage. It weighs 5 pounds, and it does bludgeoning damage. Then in 4th edition, proficiency bonus it gives you is +2 if you're proficient when you fight with the Warhammer. Damage is 1d10. Price is 15 gold pieces. Weight is 5 pounds. It's in the hammer group and it's versatile, meaning that you can fight with it with one hand or with 2 hands. And now today in 5th edition, it's a martial melee weapon, costs 15 gold, weighs 2 pounds, and it deals 1d8 bludgeoning damage. And it is a versatile weapon, meaning that you can fight with it one-handed or two-handed. And in 5th edition, when you use 2 hands, you increase the damage from 1d8 to 1d10. So, that is the history of the Warhammer in D&D. We're getting really close to the end of our discussion on weapons. As you can tell, we're already into the W's, so we're going to be coming right down to the end of the weapons. I think we finished those by the end of February. And I've been debating what to do next on Combat Saturday, and I think I want to go and start looking at magic items. So one thing that I would really like for you to do is in the comments down below, and I'll put a poll up on the community area of my channel. What would you like to see me use Saturdays for when we finish the list of 5th edition weapons? We've already gone through all the armor, so there's no need to go back through that. Tell me if you'd like me to if you'd like me to focus on the magic items, or if you'd like me to focus on some other different type of equipment. I would be very curious as to what you guys would think. I think looking at the history of different magic items and how magic items have been derivative of other magic items in older editions would be kind of cool. So that's what I'm leaning towards, but I want to know what you guys think. All right, and as always, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, click the post notification bell, and so that you get notified every time new content drops on the channel. And we hope we will see you back here next time for Combat Saturday. Good night, everybody.